Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Marvel's Midnight Suns, where today we're meeting the Scarlet Witch, the real Scarlet Witch, for the first time. And actually, I'm really curious what her power set's going to be like, because there's room in the canon for it to be basically anything. The people in this game do seem to regard her as an extremely powerful being, so I'm hoping we're going to get a little bit more than red magic missile plus telekinesis. There's room to be very creative with this. I'm hopeful. Where is she's in the chapel area? Well, can I do forge stuff first? Am I allowed to do that? Because we should probably get some of this stuff out of the way. Hey, look, it's the new thing. Okay, we looked at this already. There's nothing else laying on the ground around here? Nope, there we go. Stuff has like a very short pop-in distance for whatever reason.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Alright, we still have to build it, I'm sure, but we have plenty of money this time. Yeah. I think improving the food truck in the yard is the best thing we could do.
Looks like Banner didn't tinker too. Give me a sec. Okay, what's up?
Right.
Sometimes
I don't know exactly what I'm hoping for here. Probably... I gotta tell you, don't love these. What does this become when it's upgraded? Because we have another one. Okay, it gains 1 resist by default. So I would say this becomes a much better card when upgraded. It might be worth taking just for that. I think I'm going to re-roll this. I don't really want another Spread the Love. Oh, Limbo Portal with the mod of gain 1 heroism is actually pretty compelling. And then, like... I don't know. There's not... Like, summoning a hero from the Abbey is just not very good if it doesn't give you extra card plays, right? This is kind of like... Why is it valuable to have somebody else show up and do a thing instead of just doing a thing with one of your heroes? This is effectively like, this is draw 2 cards and hope that one of them is a particular silver bullet that you're digging for. I just don't think it's very good. Let's take this, I guess, and we'll use it to upgrade the other one. But I do like that Limbo Portal is legitimately good. All right, and let's go build our articulated arm.
We are finally getting some decent tech down here.
Okay, got our research in.
If you find more coil, send it my way.
So I guess we're ready to go. Charlie girl.
Good girl, Charlie.
Aww. What a cutie. Oh, no more bar. I think we may have maxed out Charlie. Okay, so now that we've done that, it's a lot more sensible for us to salvage cards and do all the upgrades and whatever, and we're totally going to do that, probably. But this seems like the time to go talk to Wanda. Actually, she's probably not in the chapel. She's probably just in her room, right?
Hunter, is that you?
You can just look over.
Oh, it's you. Hunter, right? Sorry for, last night.
The hair physics system is having some kind of problem right now.
When we apologize too much, we give away our power.
You're right. Sorry about... Oh, there I go again, huh? Guess after what I've been through, you find yourself sorry for everything. I didn't really get any sleep last night. I just sat up and stared at the moon. Is it weird that I think she's going to be waiting for me in my dreams?
No, that's extremely... I like the fact that at this point, the dark options are just always the thing I want to say anyway.
I would almost count on it.
What makes you say that?
You were fallen. You now have a connection with her. She will never cut the cords.
No, she hasn't. She's still got her claws sunk into me. I can feel them scratching. You may have taken me from her yesterday, but she still wants me by her side. Just like she wants you. There's... something I need to tell you. The moment you drained the darkness from me, I had a vision.
What vision?
The only way I can describe it was an ancient temple with tentacles etched in stone, reaching up and out like they wanted to strangle the world. I think it was the Temple of Chthon.
I had the same vision.
You did?
What does it mean?
I don't know. But my premonitions always come true, which is why you have to let me help you stop this one.
Are you sure you are up to it? You do not need more time to rest and heal?
You want to help me heal? Let me serve Lilith the revenge she deserves for what she did to me. What she did to us.
Let me think about it.
That's all I ask. I'm not as fragile as I look, you know. I'm up to it.
I just want to make sure you are well, Wanda.
I don't think I'm ever going to be well again. But I can make sure everyone else is. I'm talking your ear off, aren't I? I don't mean to keep you.
We shall speak later, Wanda.
I look forward to it.
Okay. The dark suit and a new hunter passive. What is my new passive? The Unity Collar? Wait, so we had Renegade already. We had Balanced. I guess it's Unity Collar? That's weird that it doesn't sound dark. Gain 1 fast. Play a light, dark, and power card in any order turn in combat. Okay. Yeah, that's really weird. That does not feel like a darkness specific ability. It feels kind of like the opposite. Sorry, but also suit. Let's see if the new suit or the new weapons are cool. You know, I don't hate it. Are those horns? Yeah, they are horns. Shit, it's a really different vibe, but like... Yeah. Yeah, I like it. What are the weapons? Those are the weapons that are associated with it. I might wanna change up the oh no, sorry, not this blade. That blade I like. Her right hand. Because I want to keep the one with the big fucking skull on it, obviously. But we can still do the thing with this one where we mismatch the weapons intentionally because I think that looks cool. I had to say, pairing this thing with the taser blade, I think is a strong aesthetic. It gives us a good bit of like, here's my hunter stuff, but like, you know, I'm hanging out with Tony Stark and Bruce Banner now. Like, this gives a little hint of the I am part of something greater that I like. I know we're not hanging out with Bruce Banner yet, but we're gonna be. Come
Our
on.
vision of the one Lilith serves bonds us, Hunter.
Okay.
Hey, boss, head to the forge. There's something you need to see. It's not Strange in his pajamas, though I will let you know if that happens.
How would you tell the difference between Strange's normal outfit and pajamas?
But that's not relevant. Come to the forge, okay?
Of all the gamma accelerators I've seen in my life, this is definitely the gammaest.
That was a hell of an operation. Snatch and...
Do you need something?
Hey, can I ask a favor?
What do you think? Is it just a job or does style matter? I mean, how come we're not all just wearing camouflage? It's a fair question. This is a lie, but it's also the one that gives the resource that I actually care about. So yeah. I feel the other one tremendously.
All right, Hunter. Let's get to work.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how great it feels to have the gamma accelerator back. Seriously, total game changer.
You are welcome.
But we can't start passing out the party favors quite yet.
You can't do a thing where they interrupt each other if you're...
Parchment of power.
Okay.
This thing is just a glorified barbecue lighter.
You can't do a bit where like Tony's excited and interrupts people if you're still if your dialogue system has full second long pauses between the lines of dialogue. Like, you know, presumably they designed this engine. It is once again a problem of like they had an idea and they were not interested in whether or not they could pull off the idea. They just got as close as they could with the tools they had. But like you have to work within your capabilities.
Well, if we do not get the parchment from Johnny Blaze, we will all be barbecued. Each of us slowly roasting on spits over the wreckage of our world, while salivating Lilin wait to feast on our flesh.
Wow. So that is a very clear image that is totally not going to come back to haunt me while I'm trying to go to sleep tonight. Thank you for that, Hunter.
And if we do get the parchment, do you really think you will be able to stop the prophecy?
My deepest respect for Dr. Spooky aside, I'll put my faith in the laws of particle physics over some moldy old prophecy.
Nothing can stop this prophecy, Tony. To think otherwise is foolish.
You know who else had some foolish ideas? Albert Einstein.
Who?
Albert... Never mind. Anyway, I'm gonna knock this prophecy off its rocker. No matter what, though, this whole thing has already been completely worthwhile.
Oh? And why is that?
Because right now, I'm looking at the Gamma Accelerator, and Bruce Banner is looking at an empty spot where the Gamma Accelerator used to be. All we need now is the parchment.
And Wanda or whatever, you know. All right, let's go to the yard, and we're gonna do some card salvaging and some card upgrading and stuff. We got changes to make. Also, probably our daily sparring should happen. It is a rad fucking look. I don't like the way it covers up our face sigils, but it is very good. Sorry.
You know I know magic, right? Now I see what all the fuss is about.
Okay, some critical damage. Good news. The angle of that image kind of made it look like she was standing on my sword. She was very, very small.
Ready
and
to
using
work?
my sword as a platform. And that amuses me. All right.
We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No
Definitely want to
excuses
upgrade
here.
this one.
Just give me a target.
And then... Oh, wait, sorry. I didn't want to upgrade it. I wanted to... Well, I mean, like, it doesn't really matter because the odds of us... Let me make sure she has the right stuff equipped, though. The odds of us re-rolling or redrawing off a limbo portal are not very large. Yeah, she does not have that one equipped. Let's kick this one out for this one. Okay. Then we need to do Limbo's Grasp, which is going to cost a bunch of skill essence. And Kick, which is going to cost a bunch of attack essence. Did I make the other Kick already? Or do I still need to build that? I still need to build that. So we're going to need like a bunch of attack essence. All right. So go back to... I just want my general inventory screen, right? So I can see all of my cards at once. And then... we're looking for attacks that I feel comfortable grinding up. Probably Attack from Above is a pretty good example. Honestly, Spread the Love's pretty not great. Yeah, 80 each, huh? That's pretty fun. I want to go and craft a Kick.
It's a risk. A big risk.
I don't need to actually do anything with the arm, right? It's just like passively... Okay. Yeah, I think it's just always working on our salvages. So I need to craft a Kick.
So, what did you have in mind? All right, here's the plan. I'll hit this thing.
This should prove useful. That's all I can expect of your contribution, then?
Don't forget to write.
And then we need to generate some skill essence as well, right? I was pretty short on skill essence. That gives heroic. I actually do. We want to keep this. Call to Arms feels like a card I'm probably never going to play, and it is quite a lot of essence. Yeah, I think we really do not need more heroism gains, and that card not being free feels really bad.
I think the guy's a genius.
Card plays are still basically always our most important resource, so.
Time to take it to the next level.
All right, so let's upgrade your kick.
A powerful improvement.
And your Limbo's Grasp.
May my enemies fall swiftly.
All right, those cards both rule. Her deck is awesome now. I basically just want to, like, we want her around all of the time.
Hell yes, movie nights are back.
We did get an intel cache from that last mission, didn't we?
Good. I was hoping for something to do. Really good intel here. We've got a lot to go on.
Okay, so some modded abilities. Epic abilities with mods on them are certainly valuable.
We're ready to make a move.
An extra ability
If I have
if the
time,
person
I
you
take
send
care
out
of
is mystical. Okay, hold on a second.
I'm here.
I
if you
keep
need
doing
me.
this before looking at the table. We should definitely look at the table. So our story mission, we need a spacer. I would love to get a research artifact. Okay, yeah. Capture Hydra agent requiring Captain America, who we wanted to take on a mission anyway. And that feels like a reward that we can almost certainly get. So yeah, I think that's what we're doing. So don't send Cap out on the thing is basically like our only major concern. We should look at Wanda's deck too. We should look at what Wanda's cards actually do. Chain 1, give all Hexbolt cards +1 chain. Okay, so you chain lightning that like improves itself over the course of the battle. Damage each enemy near Wanda. So Wanda has some stuff where it actually cares about her position a little bit more, which I like. It's a little a bit of an underused mechanic so far. People's positioning matters very intermittently as things stand now. Increase the size of her abilities by 25% for 2 turns. I wonder if that affects the length of the chain, like the targeting area for the subsequent attacks. And then targets an enemy to explode at the start of their next turn. If KO'd, they explode. I assume if KO'd, they explode immediately. And that also would benefit from the Unleashed. So her kit is interesting and varied. It's different from other people's. I like that. Also, I guess we can check out our options for her outfits. This one I don't like so much. There's this whatever you call this school of bad guy, where it's basically just Kerrigan from StarCraft 2. I've never been wild about it, like the scaly chitin and the like corruption around the temples. And this is a cool outfit, though. Yeah, that's all right. We got some palettes for her. None of them are super compelling. A couple of them are basically just our base palette. Okay, yeah, that's cool. We could take her potentially. So that means.
Got some ops ready for you.
Then again, maybe I should send her on this actually, because she's definitely mystical. We can get a couple of decent cards for her. Actually, I like that a lot.
Sending your friends out to fight isn't the easiest choice, but we all know what we signed up for.
So she's just going to help shield in a general sense. Attached was a set of GPS coordinates to the middle of the desert in the American Southwest.
That doesn't sound so bad.
Also, I gotta tell you, I like the idea of sending Wanda out to do a thing by herself as a way of being like, hey, look, I have trust in you. You're recovered, and we believe you can do things. I mean, Strange is mystical, certainly. Yeah, I guess this is fine.
I'll make it my highest priority.
Go get some cards that I will almost certainly just grind up into other resources. And let's do it. Yo, it is it's a really good look though. I hope we can get some pallets for it. I would like to give it a little bit more juice, but yeah, it's good. It's very good. So I don't know that this matters particularly. I guess we get a little bit of friendship XP with whoever. So I probably want to keep pushing on the two that I'm close to maxing out. I just feel like Magik's deck is in such a good place right now. Like, this is such a good team. Steve is not, I think, optimized, really, but a lot of the cards we have for him are real solid. I think at this point, my most optimal team is Hunter, Magik, and like, I don't know, maybe Wolverine? Wolverine's real good at just like random nerd cleanup, but he can still do reasonable single target damage. I feel like the Hunter is so specialized in dealing really large individual hits that the game just crashed. Well, that's not how that sentence was going to end. Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to fix this. Okay, well, it loaded just fine the second time. I don't know. All right, yep, capture Hydra agent. We've done this before.
There's a Hydra unit nearby that seems to be using some sort of experimental equipment. Fortunately, Stark was able to home in on their signal.
They have not lost.
If we can capture that agent, we might gain some insight into Hydra's plans.
We are heading in.
It's very strange that being popular gives you heroism when heroism is the resource that lets you like jump off of an object. It just doesn't like, what the fuck does this represent, you know? All right, so we have an elite Shadowhound, which is going to, no effects. Just gonna do a slightly better job of biting me, I guess. Not a bunch of punk ass normal Shadowhounds. Not really that much health on this shield here. And I sure would love to pick this thing up quickly. So the area for shield bounce is pretty big. Can I get all of these? No, not quite. Well, we could gather the enemies up some, right? We do have the ability to limbo portal people around. Because this is just kind of a lot of enemies. I do need to clean up the numbers a little bit. There's not really anything very explosive here, sadly. When these things go off, they just hit a person you knocked into them. I'm thinking what we might do is ignore the objective for this turn. Let's try to spend some time here cleaning things up. Limbo's Grasp seems like a great thing to play first. We'll put down a portal over here, pointed at... I don't know that it super matters who it's pointed at. I just need to hit somebody.
I'm feeling stronger already.
All right, and then we can have her just shove this guy into the space. Pretty good, pretty good. I guess next up, I'm going to lay down another portal real quick. I don't know for sure if we're going to be using it anytime soon. So I was planning on doing the shield thing. I am a little curious as to whether a Blade Storm might be more productive. So we can kill that dog over there. We can almost kill a pretty huge number of these units. Obviously, almost kill is not my favorite thing in the world. Can I reposition this? Yeah, so we can drop that other weak dog as well. This doesn't hit the guy who's going to split in half, which I think is actually probably beneficial for the moment. It cleans up an awful lot of enemies.
I will make this quick.
Yeah, that looked even cooler than before.
Just as the story told us, you are strong.
And then we may as well go ahead and hit our quick slash. Actually, yeah, let's quick slash this dude.
Hell.
I'm way more worried about him than I am about the random dog over here. I don't think we need punch. Show me something a little more compelling. Gather's fine, I suppose. Anticipation right now doesn't feel amazing. I guess 2 of the enemies are going to attack, so we'll get a little bit of counter. I'm gonna redraw off of this as well. Show me. That's not horrible. I kind of think I would rather do anticipation on a turn where we have a larger number of enemies still alive. This would just be taunting that one guy, killing that one other guy. It's not really exciting. Obviously, what I'm sort of looking for here is some kind of serious damage for the hunter to deal. But maybe the right thing to do is throw up tactician. We'll dig for cards so the hunter can go big next turn.
That's the stuff.
And give everybody a little bit of cover in the meantime. Are you able to... No, that guy is not quite in the vault. We could give ourselves another move if I wanted to activate a thing, but I don't think it's worth it right now. Let's just hold off.
Keep coming for me.
All right, corrupted is annoying. I think we can just have Magik stun the Lilin, and that frenzy won't end up mattering.
Moving on me.
Okay, quick punch is not a bad draw. Let's just go ahead and do this.
Prepare. So inconsequential.
I do like that the force of that kick very much. That's strong. And then we should probably limbo portal. I don't know. I probably don't want to limbo portal into anything in particular this time. Just like, yeah, hit an object. Okay, got a couple of small enemies we can pick up, but in particular, I like this. I probably don't want Holy Burst right now. Yeah, Shadow Stalker, whatever. Wow, Magik is really receiving a lot of attention here. I think we could just ignore all of the small enemies if we just do a dig in targeting Magik.
Don't worry, I'm here to help.
Because now Steve will kill them all on counter.
I haven't lost their interest yet.
And then, like, right now, trapdoor is our most damaging attack. So I'm a little reluctant to throw that away. Redraw will just heal. That's really awkward. All right, let's redraw off of this. That's not really what I'm looking for either. Okay. Cannot really catch a break here. We don't have a meaningful move for any of these enemies. Oh, I'm not even allowed to target you with it. That's a shame. You come over here and... Can I just kill this thing without getting attacked by it? I'd like to get all 3 of them, please. Nope, I can't quite. Alright. Well, Steve's just going to take everybody.
Let's settle.
So when it spawns, does the new one come in with the same... No, it does not come in with the same debuffs. It did come in with only 85 health, but I don't think his counterattack's going to deal that much. Alright, that works the way I wanted it to.
The mother of demons will be your undoing.
I do hope I haven't given him more than he can handle. I also was not thinking about the fact that those things heal. Did not remember that at all.
Let this be a lesson to you. Riddance. You made your...
Targeting systems active.
It's pretty good. We're spreading a lot of garbage to the enemies.
The agent is making a break for it. Stop them.
Yeah, I need to draw some cards that actually let me do the damage I need. Like, we have not drawn any of the Hunter's high damage cards at all yet, which really sucks. There we go, like a Wild Strike. That'll do. I'll tell you what, I wish I had Shield Throw right now. Although I guess I need to undaze Captain America anyway. This is a moment when Gather would be really nice too. Let me do a little bit more redrawing. Okay, well, one thing we can absolutely do is Wild Strike this dude.
Very effective.
Now's your chance. Take them into custody before they can regain their bearings.
Yeah. Will we survive the mission? If I just do Capture Agent and then Wild Strike to re-stealth. Captain America's going to get hit by a lot of weak enemies. Captain America might go down. But I think we kind of have to. It really sucks that this summons a bunch of additional dudes, because like that is a thing we really don't need right now.
But I doubt Hydra will let you walk off with their agents so easily. Stay alert.
Oh, especially if it's crossbows.
Another problem to
It's
deal
not
with.
a good moment for that.
May not be among Lilith's fallen, but don't expect any less of a We need to take care of the rest of these thugs. Don't hold back.
Okay, I need like so much less talking from you. So, 255 damage. I should take out something of relative consequence. Ah, it's a shame. The real Hydra soldiers are just like a little bit too tough. This would have been a really good turn for this would have been a really good turn for what do you call it? Shield throw or like some quick attacks or something. Deck is just not playing along. So we do have Overdrive Serum. The targeting module is interesting. We can get some marked off of the targeting module. So I would really prefer not to kill one of the enemies that's targeting the hunter, right? We kill something else and negate the 2 attacks coming from these 2. I guess let's... We can't put marked on you with the way the targeting thing works. We could... None of the things that are targeting Steve really feel like they're worth killing is part of the problem. But he definitely has the most stuff targeting him. Alright, yeah, let's do it that way then.
It's gonna take more than that.
And then we'll just wild strike something that really doesn't deserve to be wild striked. Yeah, I guess like you.
Your faith is weak, even for Hydra.
And that did not give me my card play back, despite the fact that that thing was... Wait, did it not? It didn't give it to everything. It gave it to one random. Did I not read the item correctly? I think I did not read the item correctly. Well, that doesn't really change anything. Like that would have been the right move either way. So we get to do 1 kill through normal movement through a shove, and then we can discard for another move to use the slide on somebody. We could probably get some pretty good damage out of the slide. Actually, kind of want Magik to stand over here. Yeah, it's really inconvenient that the hunter is standing where the hunter is. So I think I like something like this. All right, and there is just enough of a spot to stand. Although if I deal damage to that thing, he's going to change targets to Magik, which is no good. Yeah, we kind of can't get multiple kills through the slide, can we? I could pull... We could pull this thing down on somebody, but I can't really, like... I can't make it matter very much, unfortunately. Ugh, this is really annoying. That does 65, which is not lethal. This is going to do 130, which is enough to do some real harm. But yeah, there's no way to line it up so that we kill multiple things. I don't want to have Magik do our shove for the turn because we can kill two enemies with the shove probably, right? Like, yeah, if I bounce these 2 off each other. Let's go ahead and use that shove that way. Then we're going to go for... I have a hard time imagining that we don't want to use the hero combo. It feels like discarding the hero combo would be bad, but I also kind of want the rest of these abilities. I guess let's discard the Mindbender for the extra move. And figure out how we're going to do this. So right now, Steve could pull this thing down and hit the sniper. This thing's just out of range, is that right? Yeah, I would just hit crossbones. That really, really sucks. That's like not the worst. You can have Magik use this thing to break that guy. Let's do that.
This will
We are running very low on options here, though. Oh, it switched control of my... Why? I was already controlling somebody I wanted to control. Alright, so we can have... I guess we can just take this kind of like bad outcome here. And we can have the... we can have Magik move over and kick this thing into the Dark Legion enemy. If I were to move to here, we might be able to make that dog hit the other mook over there. I wish it would stop giving me control of Hunter. We can hit that small dog and have them bounce into the other enemy, maybe? Let's give it a shot. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit more cleanup. So right now, the number of actual attacks that's going off is pretty small. And this topple's not going to kill anybody, so I do wonder if we even bother. Yeah, let's just gain a bunch of heroism, which we do not at the moment need. So Steve's going to get hit, Magik's going to get hit, the Hunter is going to negate that guy's swing. I think I actually just pass. Oh shoot, I didn't think about that though.
That's some move.
Okay, it's low damage at least.
Hydra's got cases of these things.
Problematic.
For my retaliation.
Also problematic. I do so hate the healing.
So much anger towards Captain America. Maybe you have a crush on him.
Okay. Once again, would be real great to have like a shield throw, something. We should probably heal somebody. If Dazed 4 actually does really suck. We could reset our portal to aim it at somebody else. Honestly, though, so many of the enemies are aimed at the Hunter. Probably just last sighting, like through... Oh, why do you have to have so much HP? Yeah, just like last sighting this thing actually buys us a lot of time to work, I think. I am going to throw up a heal. And I think I'm going to throw it up on Steve. Steve's going to need to be tough for what is to come.
The light will heal you.
Then we are going to use a normal move. We're going to get extra moves this turn because I am going to play this Limbo Portal. So we're going to use a normal move plus probably one of Magik's attacks to reposition out of the explosive. I really wish I could elect not to use the portal. Because what I want right now is for her to kick that thing into that enemy. Alright. I'm going to have the Hunter, I guess, just like body charge these two together. That'll get her out of the grenade. And it's not a card play.
Where will you hide?
Alright, yep, that's all fine. And then she can just pop this thing. So I think we use the kick to finish this enemy off. The kick actually does quite a bit of damage because you have to factor in the portal damage. So maybe I want to use it on something that's a little bit beefier. Yeah, but not something that's targeting the hunter, right? Because that'd be a waste anyway. Yeah, this is fine.
Compared to the things I have seen. And
Did it bounce you just barely into the explosion? It totally did. That rules. Yep. We're going to end up with 100 enemies that all have 1 health each. And I'm going to want so badly to draw my shield throw. Alright. Go ahead and portal somewhere. We're not going to do any... It's a little tricky because we're not going to do any knockback this turn with Magik anymore. So I don't know how I want to use this. Also, I'm worried about her still being corrupted. Yeah, so I'm just kind of like picking an area and hoping that it will be relevant later. How much are you going to bleed for? 95. Okay, at the end of your turn, sadly. We're going to proc this Frenzy, which sucks. But mostly I just want to play this for the... I just want to play this for the plus move. Are you really just outside of that range? That sucks so much. You would think I'd be able to throw a stack of papers more than 8 feet. It should definitely vary by hero, but it just doesn't. I don't know. I'm just going to aim it kind of like into the center because like probably there'll be somebody over here. Oh, cool. Wounded. So now if she does anything... Well, she won't die immediately. She will survive one card play. Wounded was pretty harsh, though. Alright. So now... Magik can pull this thing down and actually hit the sniper, which I think is the thing that's worth doing, even though we are effectively just going to negate the sniper's turn. So we just have to get damage on it, right?
So it begins.
The sniper needs to get laid low. And then I think we are out of stuff to do. Let's just last sight somebody who's not attacking. This is one of these two. Steve's in good shape. He can bear that attack. And this is still not enough. Well, oh, it's very close. Yeah, all right. I'll just use last sight. That's fine.
You are lucky to still be breathing.
And I still have like 4 HP. Huzzah! All right. I do believe we are... Oh, did I play the wrong limbo portal? I totally did. I don't think it matters too much at the end. Yeah, I will absolutely... Nope, not with the hunter. Hold on. Let's do this to move her away from everybody so that the corruption doesn't spread. See, like, it would give her a little bit more mechanical identity if the fact that that's how she uses items meant that she could drop papers on people from anywhere on the map. Because she should be able to. Alright, I think we'll call it there. I don't know if using the obsidian collar would count as damage from wounded, or I'm just gonna call it that. Alright, spread my corruption everywhere.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Then this is gonna happen. Yeah, I was worried about that.
I'll do whatever I can to help.
Boy, he sure does absolutely obviously know where the hunter is, huh?
Basic.
He was re-afflicted.
I could use your aid.
Yeah, we could all use a little bit of help here. Can I? So that won't quite kill you. Hunter's not wounded anymore, right? I wish it didn't, like, everything's got to have sweeping camera movements associated with it. Just fucking leave the camera wherever I put it. That's where I wanted it to be. So we can kill this thing by bouncing it off of the unconscious Magik. That's something. Is there a version of this where I hit the sniper into somebody? I can't quite find a version of this that I love, you know? Well, let's do a little bit of re-rolling, actually. So we could pick up Magik and then do some like soul blasting and stuff. Mostly people are looking at the hunter right now, so my inclination is to try to redraw into another big damage spell. Holy Burst is not terrible, and the area is considerably larger than Bladestorm, right? Well, maybe not considerably. In any case, it feels pretty insufficient. We may want to just draw that off. Tactician would not be a terrible play, but it's definitely something to do after we've resolved the grenade situation. Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to be playing Holy Burst. We may just redraw. Okay, I will also redraw the second copy of Tactician. We do not need that. Okay, well, this draws a card at least. If I put something low enough. So Bladestorm to move the hunter to safety and incidentally just do a bunch of damage. Yeah, it's just gonna have to do. It's not exactly what I want, but
All who serve Lilith will fall.
You'll have to teach me that move sometime, Hunter.
yeah, I'm sure you could pull that off, Cap.
Visual on one.
And then if Captain America uses his move to do this, we can at least get vision on that thing again. This feels so much better, though. Actually, can I have him use his move to kick this guy into the sniper? No, frustratingly. Well, you know what we could do? We can just have him quick punch this guy. Do we actually get the benefit of the quick?
One of the nice ones.
Frenzy is so fucking annoying. Alright, well. Magic's probably not getting back up then, because we absolutely need the hunter. So this picks the hunter back up with 50% health. Then we could throw up a tactician. Hunter's actually being targeted by kind of a lot of people. So actually, maybe we need to do a dig in instead. I don't think we can. I don't think we can leave the hunter down.
I will not waste this opportunity.
Will Taunt work on crossbones, or will he basically see through that? Also, since this thing's not currently targeting anybody, I don't dig in won't taunt him, right? So she doesn't have vulnerable anymore. I'm gonna try the tactician because I'd really like to draw a damage card and just vanish her off of this guy, right? And if it doesn't work, we can still dig in afterward.
I'm going in. I'll make good use of this.
Okay, we pulled a pretty good wild strike. Really wish I could wild strike that dude, but this guy will do in a pinch, which is where we are.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith. Was that truly your best?
Jesus. Even with all the bonus HP and everything, Steve is really taking a beating. And yeah, this thing's just like... Crossbones' whole deal is really frustrating. Alright, so Steve needs to... We can still push somebody. We haven't done our shove yet for the turn. Shoving you doesn't really do anything. Can I get a shove on you? No, I cannot. I cannot get a meaningful shove off, which is to say probably I will just do nothing then.
How about we go? I'm gonna get you for that.
Alright, guys, allowed to just keep doing that forever, huh? Well, at least we're getting some good damage off of that corruption.
I think they got me.
Cool. You know what I really needed was 2 copies of shield bounce. If I don't gain 194 block, I might die. So I feel like let's go ahead and do that.
We've got to stick together.
You have no thanks.
I'm gonna redraw this one away. So I can do like 500 damage. Yeah, we can just remove this guy. I feel like it's probably a good idea.
This shall be of great help. Hydra's standards have fallen a great deal.
That person was not working for Hydra. Okay, that's interesting. I was kind of hoping for damage. They're allowed to have as much shield on them as normal as they can have normal HP, right? We could do this to throw weak onto crossbones, which is not horrible, I think. Oh, actually, hold on. Steve, can you? Yeah, let's do this. The old one, too.
Lilith has sent you here to die. I hope you are prepared.
That didn't get you anywhere near lethal. We're basically out of environmental attacks, so yeah, full force is probably nothing. And that didn't quite get them close enough together to both take the shield. I wonder if it's even... I am gonna shield throw crossbones here.
I'll do that.
For the debuff.
Serious. All reliable.
I'm gonna need some time here.
Souvenir for you.
Okay, that's not a big deal. Wow, okay.
Our team is falling apart.
Things are going a little sideways. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, buddy. The reason I didn't attack the marksman there was I was like, well, if the hunter gets any real attack card, she's going to kill him in one hit anyway. Ooh, that's the wrong wild strike. We drew the one that doesn't do the thing. Let's redraw this as well, so we know we're not going to use either of those. Does Blade Storm hit them both? Fucking no, of course not. Well, if I can't vanish, I can't play this wild strike this turn. We can get rid of this guy. That's no problem. The question is whether getting rid of this guy is a thing I just dropped Blade Storm for, or do I have a better, like... If I use Mindbender on you, you're probably going to do a fairly serious amount of damage to Crossbones, right? You hit really hard. That's kind of your whole deal. Okay, yes, that was pretty serious. It did not do whatever the effect of that ability is supposed to be. And then you're going to just blow up on your own, so I don't actually have to do anything more to you. I think I'm just going to play Anticipation right now to make this go off. And then, like... Blade Storm's not even gonna... Okay, if I do it right, I can get Blade Storm to narrowly pierce your shield. What is it over here that's doing the most damage? For some reason, I get a little bit more damage hitting you into the police barricade than anything else, so I guess that's what I will do.
They do not stand a chance.
But I am a little worried about her not having a huge amount of HP. 420, huh?
That's not gonna stop me. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
420 is going to be tough considering I can't one-shot him. So whatever I do, he's going to gain a huge amount of block. Well, it says Hydra Shield is disabled once all block is removed. So the fact that I actually pushed through his shield this turn, does that mean I broke it? Like permanently?
Line up, suckers. I'm here to get paid. Hope you got
Okay, non-lethal.
It's a stunner.
Okay, beautiful. I was really hoping for attack grenade and not attack.
Will make a fine trophy.
Also,
give it to the captain as a gift.
There we go. That was not a very good outcome. That mission went terribly.
Looks like you've got the agent in custody. Better clear out before Hydra sends a search party.
We're gonna get negative stars, and I deserve them. I deserve to receive a -4 mission rating. My only solace is that the difficulty value, the overall game difficulty is turned up fairly high. We've turned it up every time that we've been able to so far, and we're still hanging, but I don't know. I still feel like I should be able to get above the lowest possible mission rating. Cap is perhaps a little bit too defensive for missions that have that many enemies in them. Fuck, our new outfit's very good, though. I'm such a huge fan. Okay, so do we have anything of...
Ooh, now that Wanda's back, I feel like the band is finally back together.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be off doing something?
Can't wait to get some one-on-one time with her. Miss that witch.
Go easy on her, Robbie. She's been through a lot. It might be a while before things go back to normal again.
Normal? Since when were we ever normal? But Nico is right. Wanda might not be as social as we would like her to be.
I just want to make sure she knows that we love her and are happy to have her home.
Maybe start slow with something familiar, like a movie night.
Blade, you just read my mind.
Wow, really? What am I thinking now?
You must have a mind for it to be read, Robbie.
I meant let's have a watching party in Wanda's honor.
I think she's really gonna like that.
She is right there and can absolutely hear you all. Why is everyone in this game so bad at judging distances?
We've been through a lot as a team, but we've come a long way.
All right, real quick, chest check. Got a couple of blues respawned. I would love some pellets for my new armor if we could get some. Yeah, we're pulling a lot of Wanda stuff. That makes sense. Where was that? It's like over here. Okay, yeah. This one. This one, sure. You know, it would be cool if it had a number on it. They gain how much block for each enemy targeting them. But still, that seems useful. There's blue over here for us to pop. Wait, this, I think, spawned me facing the opposite of the direction I was expecting. Yep, it sure did. Oh, also, right. Stuff in the bowl. I forgot.
Was this bowl always here?
There's not anything in the bowl right now. I would love to place an item. I guess I have to wait for that.
This looks
wait
like
for that thing to
belongs
vanish. Open the bowl within a bowl.
Offering was accepted.
We receive an arcane key. I don't know. Maybe we should just go ahead and open some epics. Is this not... Wait, where the heck? Ah, it's on a little island, but not this little island. Oh, right. This is the one that's across the bridge. I remember this now. So we have a few of those things left. We are going to get to crack a few more items. I think our supply of arcane keys is probably fairly dried up, but I guess every time I use an artifact, I'm going to get another one. I'm going to go ahead and open a couple of purple chests. Okay, yeah, that's fine. There are so many cosmetics in this game. This is wild. I think the one in the library is live as well.
If it gets any sunnier around here.
And then I think that'll be it for right now.
It feels like we're pushing all our chips on this one bet.
We've opened up a lot of weirdly green palettes tonight, I feel like. You know what, let's do one more because we're going to get one more key tomorrow night as well. Just pop this one open. Never ever spawns me in facing a direction that I'm expecting. Okay. And with that, I think we're basically done with our evening. But first, let's check out all our new color schemes. Okay, so we did get several for this outfit. That's not bad. I dig that. I like the idea of a bog knight. I don't think that's really the vibe I'm going for. Lord of the Pit is strong. Imperator's fine. Ooh, this is good too. So like Heartblood versus all the glitters. I have to say I like the red with our whole vibe. There you go. Classic superhero shit right there. Sword poking through the cape because, listen, cloth physics. Why would we bother to get that stuff right? We can make these disappear by just like mousing over things really quickly. We should actually look at what these all look like. It's just... Okay. That does not look good at all. Darkhold Defender is actually pretty good. If I were going to wear the Salem armor, honestly, that is probably the one I would use. But yeah, all right. I feel good about that. We got a bunch of customization stuff for other people too that we are not going to bother to look through as closely. Captain America came out of there with no real damage. Cannot use moves actually really does suck. So we're definitely going to want to make sure to put her in hot tub therapy. Why do I still have a notification like I have new stuff on her? It's weird. Okay, anyway, I think we're good. Let's just head back and go to bed. How's Wanda doing?
Small
Do we need to
victories,
talk to
Hunter,
Wanda?
are always worth celebrating. Like an old friend coming to her senses, courtesy of one of our newest friends.
Wanda being home won't feel right until we have a movie night. And sure, she can pick the next few flicks.
I like how grudging that line is. It's really nice to see them all hanging out
Hey,
together.
Hunter.
May I join you?
You can sit over there. Forgot how relaxing it is to just zone out and watch a good movie.
It looks like the TV's off, but I think they're all just enjoying the latest episode of Candle Cove.
I can see why you and Nico are so close. You have much in common.
Yeah, we do. Now that you're here, you might as well join us.
Wow, that did not sound very genuine. Her facial animation is super weird.
That sounds lovely.
All right.
Wanda, are those three women witches?
They are.
They do not seem like witches.
That's because they don't know they have powers. Yet. And if they did, they would be wise to hide them.
That is a travesty. No one should have to hide their power.
Sometimes we have to hide who we are in order to be safe. If there is one thing I know for sure, it is that power frightens people. And when people get frightened, well, you know. You literally lived around the times of the Salem witch trials.
I was a young child, but yes, Caretaker and Agatha were terrified of being found out in those days.
I know the feeling. Sometimes I just wished I was, you know, normal. Things would have been easier for me growing up.
Why would you want to be normal when you are so extraordinary?
Are you joking?
Your star is too bright to be dimmed. If it bothers or frightens other people, that is their problem, not yours.
You really believe that?
Yes, I do. So do not get boring on me, Wanda. Boring people do not save the world.
All right, point taken.
Are those witches actually charmed by that awful man?
Well, he is the devil. Sort of.
Then why do they not just turn him into a toad? Or banish him?
Because they're good witches, Hunter. Like I hope to be one day.
Boy, that is some real I'm 13 and this is deep level of introspection and character work there. That's bad. Like, normal people are boring is such an edgy teenager thing to put on the button, and then when you actually click it, she's like, the Hunter's like, well, you should not dim your light, which is a sentiment that I agree with considerably more, but the whole thing is just... I think the target audience for this game's writing might be children, and that may be the problem I've been having with it. Everything is sort of like magnified and oversimplified and cartoonish. Maybe the people who made this game are thinking like superheroes are, you know, there is a pervasive idea that comics are a thing for kids. You know, maybe that's what's happening here. We have a private message from Scarlet Witch. What's up? That's not the button for that thing at all. Okay. I guess we are getting a friendship level up already.
Thanks for coming out to meet me.
You wanted to talk?
Yeah, I actually wanted to ask you a question, if that's all right.
Ask away.
Why are you being so nice to me? I mean, I was your mortal enemy at some point, and I was the one who, you know, with Agatha. Wasn't expecting you, of all people, to warm up to me.
Well, we do have similar fashion sense.
The answer is quite simple. I respect the power you wield.
My power is what seems to be the problem.
I can't believe she liked that.
Not sure if you noticed, but everyone seems to be afraid of me around here. Everyone except for you, that is.
You would think that plays exactly into her insecurities, that people regard her as her power rather than as a person.
It is better to be feared than to be loved, if one cannot be both.
The prince was on Stranger's summer reading list. I have to say, I'm not a fan of Machiavelli. He's a little too... I don't know.
Machiavellian.
Basically, yeah. If I have to choose between being feared and loved, I choose loved, even if it means I have no power at all. Anyway, I just wanted to say, thanks for not hating me. Or something along those lines. I'm glad you're here.
You too, Wanda.
Hooray. The value of compliments being a mechanical scaler is so fucking, like... That is so... We missed the point of integrating story and mechanics. What's up, Magik?
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Before all these new people showed up, I do not think I felt so different. Now I see how some look at me like I'm scary or weird. Well, I mean... I don't care about 12 attack essence, so this is mechanically hugely the correct one. But also I do like... Yeah, I do like this one a lot as well for the actual answer.
Heroes lose their way. It happens. The only thing that matters is that Johnny Blaze found his path again. And he's going to do the right thing.
All right, let's collect some rewards here. Get through our morning stuff. A blessing of the Vishanti that draws a card, or a Winds of Watum that has base damage on it. I guess I like this. Lets him kill random enemies anywhere. Or do we get both? Okay. It was just saying here's what it is, not saying choose. And some chaos fields. Okay. That's actually really powerful. as a defensive measure. That's really good. Okay, and so we could upgrade that immediately if we wanted to. I should have checked what the upgrade would be.
I'm here if you need me.
Well, let's just go have a look this way.
If you can beat Carol in a straight fight, I'll let you skip training. Good luck with that.
I feel like beating Carol in a straight fight is training. Yeah, it's a good... Oh, it's rad. It's a good rad look that is rad and good. I think maybe working out with the Scarlet Witch makes sense here. She might be making her way into the team. Her cards seem very good.
Now I see
All right, and then while we're
Time to take it
here,
to the next level.
what does Chaos Field upgrade into?
We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs.
Oh,
no excuses
okay.
here.
The extra health gain is also really nice, and it's a big deal because nobody else has had any healing except for the hunter. Yeah, combining Wanda's positional stuff with Magik's ability to give us lots of extra movement feels like very significant. This, I think, Hunter Wanda Magik feels like a really powerful team. I don't know, what am I looking at? Like, I'm going to upgrade all these other cards. I do not have time or resources for all of this.
Time's wasting, Hunter.
Do we want to throw some mods onto... Oh, right. They have to be upgraded first. Okay, never mind. There's a thing to consider for later. Do we have any other loose resources? Nope. Okay. You know, I don't mean to be like... I'm a little oversensitive to the ways that the media discuss certain ideas. And, like, I really love the heart behind the idea that, like, you know, if you're different from people, that difference, you should still get to be who you are, and that difference is their problem, not yours. But, like, as a trans person living in the United States in early 2023, I hope that everybody can appreciate how much I am living on the other end of that sentiment, where it's their problem until they make it my problem, which they are doing with great force and aggressiveness.
But I have managed to locate a few details.
I don't know. Anyway, I did bring home an artifact. Let's pop the artifact.
May the Sorcerer Supreme assist you?
I do not like the way he stands while waiting for the command with his like hips forward like that.
Once before, it didn't end well.
My dude, it's a bowl. Calm down.
It's fortunate that we haven't.
All right, so we can hit some of these level 8 researches. What do I want most? Teamwork Tactics 2 is really compelling. Yeah, I think I would definitely take that over item schematics.
That caught my eye as well.
Give me a sec. Okay, what's up? Sometimes I even impress myself.
If the target was already damaged, this turn the knockback is forceful. That's actually a really good basic attack card. What is this upgrade into, out of curiosity? I don't think I've ever looked. It just keeps them for an extra turn. I don't know. This costing 4, part of me definitely is wondering if I am misevaluating this. The game's systems seem to think it's pretty fucking good. It sure doesn't seem very good to me, though. We have enough Wild Strikes. We can definitely not take this. Let's re-roll that. And then I don't think we need a Soul Blast either, so I will re-roll it again. I sure don't need a basic whip.
And take myself out of the loop here.
I do want Brooklyn Handshake. That seems good. I don't think we need another trap door. The trap door that we have is upgraded, right? We have 2 of them already. If it wasn't upgraded, we could upgrade it. I'm going to go ahead and grab reinforcement. I don't think it seems good. Maybe we should test it. Maybe I'll like it better. Like, because like, what is the value of having a 4th hero? It doesn't give you any more ability to fight. You don't get what you would expect, like, as the force multiplier, because the thing that's limiting you is still card plays. But I guess if you have a hero who you've designed not to use... Okay, how about this? We have like a small set of heroes that we use as our actual team. And then we can have a couple of other heroes who we pull in, who we have their decks configured for specific purposes, and we just kind of like toolbox them. We just pull them in with Magik when we need their specific thing. Like, you know, if you have a bunch of heroism and a bunch of enemies, like in that last one, maybe you pull in Robbie for the car. The problem is, like, you bring this other hero in, you draw 2 of their cards, and then 6 of their cards are just buried in your deck. And you have no ability to guarantee, because you can't run more than 2 copies of anything. You have no ability to realistically guarantee that you're going to be able to see them. I don't know. It doesn't feel to me like that toolbox approach would really work. Yeah, I don't know. Also, I hadn't been thinking about it, but
Hunter, hello.
Robbie is awfully powerful, and maybe the optimal team has Robbie on it. Especially, like, he can really thin out a crowd of enemies with that car. All right. Does anything else important become locked again? Aha. And then, yeah, here's a blue. And I guess that's it for today. Okay, not very compelling. A lot of very drab colors in those palettes. That said, we did get one more for the hunter, and if it's for this armor, I do want to look at it. Nope. You know, the gold and black is not a bad look, but yeah, I like something a little brighter. Okay, so we'll stick with this. Also, apparently more Abby outfit. I haven't looked at our Abby outfit in a very long time. I guess that's a fancy cat. This is not a bad look for us either. Again, I balk at wearing I balk at wearing my friends' merch around. First of all, because I think it could make them uncomfortable, but secondly, because it really feels like an unacceptable amount of favoritism. It is a good look for our hunter, though. I think we can stick with the t-shirt. All right. I think that is going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and apologies for technical issues. When y'all come back next time, we are actually going to get to move the story along a little bit, which I'm excited about, and hopefully we won't have to fight Crossbones anymore. And we'll see you then.